So that's what these look like when they start sprouting.
Yeah, and that just happened. Yeah.
Gotta say good morning. We are working our way out of Burgos. We're just getting started, getting a little bit of a late start. We had breakfast at the hotel. We got a 20-ish mile day today. So it's gonna be a long one and a late start, but we're gonna take it easy. We've got rooms reserved. 2 out of 3 have scratchy throats, but we're gonna make it through. We decided to go for it. We can always opt for a taxi if we need to, but we're not in bad shape, just a little bit scratchy. What else? Very stressful day off.
They are
In Burgos.
days off, and then just hurry, get your stuff done because you don't, can't. Yeah.
We had
Too many decision making, but we got our stuff done.
we got our stuff done, got our chores done, got laundry done, got did a nice tour of the cathedral. What else? We
Yeah, El Cid's buried there.
booked rooms in the next 3 towns. It took hours to get anything booked in Hontanas. Very stressful.
So we got it done.
Yep, we got it done. We got
done.
ended up getting 2 private rooms in Hontanas. We just have to get all the way there.
To get there.
I think we went down to the river last time down there, and then we couldn't get back up where we needed to. So I'm gonna stay on the paved stuff this time. Gracias. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up here. You wanna do this one?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's pointing us this way, but I think they all go to where we need to go, which is a bridge. Get across the river. So anyway, yeah, our day off consisted of, I don't know, an hour and a half at the laundry, 3 hours of trying to book rooms, beds, whatever we could get, an hour of going through the cathedral, eating here and there, and yeah, that's about all we got done. We did walk around a little bit, got a couple of pictures. We're looking forward to another good day. What is this, day 15?
I think 14 for walking.
14 was our day off.
Oh, yeah. 15 then.
So it's probably day 15, yeah? Maybe. Something like that. Well, looks like I'm going to switch over to the map and make sure I don't miss our bridge. This might be it with these columns. I don't know. Well, we are probably total guesswork here, 6-ish miles outside of Burgos. It's been mostly dirt trails, following highways, of course, but not too close to them, which has been kind of nice. Pretty peaceful walk this morning so far. Coming into, I have no idea. We had a big breakfast at the hotel, so I kind of am guessing we're not going to get anything to eat here. Tardajos. That's where we are. But we might be looking for baños, of course. One thing Spain does not seem to do is put out public restrooms anywhere. So you either find a place to hide along the trail, which there isn't much, or you wait until you get into town. Hola, buen camino. So I will stop. Deb and Bobby are just right behind me. I'll stop at the first place I see what they need, and go from there. There was a place back there looked like a quarter-mile off trail. Figured they would not go for that one. I might regret it because it might be the only one. I don't know. I think I remember seeing something, that stone cross dates back to 1500s. Bar, restaurant, Pecitos. Pececitos. Fingers crossed. It's right up here. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, this is starting to feel familiar. Kind of remember there were people there last time. There were people over there last time. They're quiet this morning. So I just had another coffee. Deb and Bobby had hot chocolates. And we are on our way to Hornios. About another 6 miles away. We'll have break number 2 for the day. And then we'll have another 8 or so after that to go to get to Hontanas. Got little tiles to follow. And these blatantly obvious painted arrows and tiles to follow.
Look at this stork. Don't get a big nest? Yeah, that's a stork. I was just looking at it, but I didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah, stork's nest. Cool. Finally getting into them again.
Yeah.
There's one, see if I can zoom in. This is kind of nice to do different little tiles on each building. They're not the same. That one. It's an interesting little town village. It's only probably 5 minutes drive out of Buenos Dias. 5 minutes out of Burgos. Or 2 hours by foot. That's another tile.
Hey, you know what? I know why mine's 2 miles off.
Why is yours 2 miles off?
Because mine lines up with the Dutch guidebook.
Yours is the Dutch guidebook.
It's having a beer, that being around. It ain't Dutch, it ain't much. Your map is wrong.
It's always trying to find the quickest route to the next party. Vamos. Santiago. Anybody need anything?
Potty break.
Do you need a potty break again?
Okay, do you need one? Well, you want the opportunity.
So I couldn't have been more wrong about Rabe. Rabe?
Yep.
I'm thinking it was just a little housing area, and that was it. We went through the town. We got to the far end of town, and just outside of it, there was this tiny little chapel. Deb, you want to tell a story in the chapel?
Oh, and then I just saw that I saw the chapel, and then the arrows were leading around, and I'm like, oh, I think we need to go in here. So then I walked up, and it was very inviting. So I went in, and there was a nun there, and she's like, she feels like this on the table, like a stamp. Oh, okay. So I get my pilgrim's passport out, and she proceeds to stamp it, and she has these little Saint Catherine little necklaces, and so she has me like, she gives me a blessing, and basically is saying in Spanish that, you know, to bless our Camino walk, and then puts the medallion over our heads. And you definitely felt a blessing, and the place was like beaming with light, and quite a difference between the big cathedral in Burgos and this small little chapel. And that's what I found. Small little chapels are very, very energized, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice experience. So we all got our little blessings. We all got our little pendants. Have a neat experience. Anyway, we're climbing back out of town. Still heading uphill a little bit. Probably, I'm gonna guess 4 to go to get to Hornios.
How did Bobby feel? Come here.
Bobby felt like she was here.
You don't have to share. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you ask me to share? Oh no, I just said how did Bobby feel? You know, like. Oh, I thought you said where did Bobby go? No. So I mean, I think we're all kind of like being a little silent with our blessing. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave us a little.
Good thing.
I waited a little while before I brought the camera out or the phone out, because
Thank you.
we all needed some time to think about it.
I think we definitely all felt it. So.
Yeah, definitely felt it. So yeah, if anybody walks through, remember Rabe, don't forget to stop into that little chapel. That was really nice. Onward and upward. Buen Camino. So quick apologies to Bobby on that last little clip. The wind was blowing we were talking facing the opposite direction. There was no way she could hear us when we asked how she felt from the chapel. So, sorry to throw you under that one. We just reached the top of the plateau, I think, out of Rabe. It was a fairly long climb. It is getting close to 12:30. I'm expecting we'll hit Hornios around between 1 and 1:30. That's where we hope to grab a quick lunch. Can't spend too much time. It looks like there's supposed to be like a, I don't know, 80% chance of rain coming in around 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. So really would like to beat that if we can. I think we're talking a 1/4 inch, which, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen over a long period of time, so we might just get dumped on. So hopefully we can get in before then, but we're not going to rush it. We have rain gear. We'll be fine. Just continues to be stunning out here.
I mean, we knew it.
Time to get the knees ready. This is going to be a drop down into town. Glad it's dry. I believe that's Hornios. And I think I better get both trekking poles out, so putting this away. Ants go marching. Climbing out of Hornios. We had a fantastic little lunch there. We had a menu del dia. So it was a full menu. Salad, then 3 courses. We asked if we could just do a partial and just do the main course because we didn't want to eat too much. Still having this stretch to go. He worked with us on it. It was really nice. The food was amazing. Gave us that shot in the arm that we needed to continue on. We now have basically everybody in our bubble. Spin around here. Everybody in our bubble seemed to stop there or the other idea is maybe they left earlier than we did. Uh, we'll probably run into some people we know when we get there. But we know several people that stopped back in Hornios. They're gonna do the stretch to, I don't remember how far. They're gonna do it in 3 days. What we're gonna do in 2. So they'll probably catch up to us again when we take our day off in Leon, or we may slow down a little bit further on. Not sure. Anyway, clouds are looking like they're starting to assemble. So we're pushing on, still hoping to beat the rain. We've got probably at least close to, well, somewhere around 2 hours to go yet. We're trying to hold a roughly 3-mile-per-hour pace, but we're going uphill. I'm not sure if that's going to tear us down or not, but we do want to get in. And I don't think that's anything by design. It's just the way things are going. I think that food helped us a lot. So thank you to a gentleman at the restaurant. I put that photograph up there. That was the place. So anybody that is coming out to do the Camino, that's a great place to stop and get a bite. Finally, we are reaching Hontanas. I am not gonna lie, this was a pretty tough day. It was not technically challenging. It's just been long. My feet feel like they're about 3 feet thick. And they're ready for me to take my shoes off. I gotta find our place to stay though. Oh, that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna put this away because I need to use 2 hands, I think, for trekking poles again to hold myself from falling over. So just a quick note, we made it to our rooms. We got a couple of private rooms in Brigida. Santa Brigida is the name of the hostel or albergue. They do have an albergue with a big shared room. We couldn't get in there. They were totally booked up. So we ended up getting a couple of private rooms. They didn't have any triples, so you know, we're split up into 2 rooms. Good news, we made it. Everybody's good. Everybody's fine. They have a spa with, basically it's a swimming pool. So Deb and Bobby are down in there, and I'm just getting some stuff wrapped up here. And the bad news is we caught up to the massively huge tour group, which is why we have had a hard time trying to book a place in this town. Had no idea. Thought they were a day ahead of us now, but apparently they took a day off or slowed down somewhere and are doing shorter things. So we are going to, tomorrow, our day is almost 18 miles. What we're hoping is that this massive tour group is going to do a shorter day and maybe we'll get out ahead of them. I don't know. But we do have a room booked in the next town. We are in Hontanas tonight. Next town we're going to is Boadilla. And then after that, we're going to Carrion. Carrion. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. So hopefully there'll be, so we did 19 and a half miles today, 17.8 tomorrow, and 15 and a quarter the day after that. So there's going to be a few long days, and hopefully they won't do quite as long a days, and maybe we can get ahead of them and get out of that bubble again. That's it, I think, for today. Like I said, Deb and Bobby are at the swimming pool. They've got an hour that they're allowed to be in there, and then we're going to grab some dinner and probably go straight to sleep because it was a long one. And we got a long one again tomorrow. All right, buen camino.